is ready to learn today. My name is Mandy Harris, and I'm currently the Workforce Development and Continuing Education Administrative Assistant here at the lovely Southwest Virginia Community College. Can anyone in here tell me what we're going to learn today? Yes, we're going to learn about motivational DNA. And our performance objective for this training session is, bring it up for you real quick. Given different types of personality traits, identify the different types of motivational DNA with 100% accuracy in accordance to Chapter 1 and Get Motivated by Tamara Lowe. And that's actually the book that she's written. Why should one learn about motivational DNA? Learning the different types of motivational DNA will allow others to work together more effectively. And who doesn't want that? Learn how you are motivated. And motivational DNA will also allow you to learn what elements motivate each other. And actually, how I came upon this, I was at one of my local Relay for Life meetings, and we wanted all the team captains to work more effectively. So my community manager actually proposed all of us to go to this little workshop, Motivational DNA 101, and let me tell you, did I learn some great things and how others get motivated and what actually motivates me. And I was quite surprised. But I just figure I will share this knowledge with you and hopefully it'll be beneficial. So what is to motivate? Or what is motivation? Does anybody know? Besides what's on the screen? Okay. According to dictionary.com, to motivate is to provide with a motive or motives. In my terms, to motivate is to persuade someone to do a certain task or action, and this is always used with positive reasons. Like, you should do this to get a better pay raise. You should do this to get an A, which is great motivation to me and probably among all of you in the room. So, before this, does anybody know what motivational DNA is? Or does anybody know what their motivational DNA is? Have a lot of heads nodding in the room that they do not know. So basically, if I can get you all to bring out your iPads, we're going to go to this link. It's called getmotivatedbook.com. And after you go to that website, click on the Take the Motivational DNA Test. Complete all 35 questions and send the results to my email, which is mandy.harris@sw.edu. And I want the results to compile for my reasons, but you'll get the results on your iPad also. So with that said, I'll allow you all to take a few minutes to take this test. Alright, can anybody tell me what some of the results are? Got a little puzzling looks in the room. Some of you all are what? CVI, PSE, PVI, that's good. CVE, we got PV. Wow, does anybody know what this means? Again, we have a lot of heads nodding in the room. That's the reason of the description on the website though. But I'm going to hopefully change that attitude, and you are now going to learn what these different motivational DNA types are. So basically, we went over a little bit. We have 8 different types of motivational DNA. We have PSI, PVI, PSE, PVE, CSI, CVI, CSE, and CVE. So first off, we're going to start with our first one, which is the PSI, which is production, stability, internal, and it also is known as the director. They are strategic thinkers. They have an eye for detail and energy for execution. They're practical and responsible. They are bottom line people who like to get to the point. And I am proud to be a PSI. Actually learned this, like I said, during one of my Relay for Life meetings. Actually, I share the same motivational DNA as our chairperson. So yes, that makes me feel pretty important. Some motivators of the PSI, they have freedom from unnecessary constraints. Their ability to manage their own time. So they like their own schedule and they like sticking to it. It kind of sounds like a song, doesn't it? And they have recognition, or they love recognition from their colleagues and peers. The motivators are fuzzy goals, groupthink. Does anybody know what what groupthink is in this room? No. Groupthink is actually when you don't want to disagree with anybody. You just want the problem to keep on going without any conflict. For example, you're in a 5 o'clock Friday evening or meeting. You want to get out just as quick as possible. You have a dinner date with your wife or boyfriend or significant other, and you just want to get out. You don't want to disagree, so you keep on nodding your head. You just agree, and hopefully it just keeps on so you can get out. That is groupthink. Another demotivator is coworkers who don't pull their own weight, and who doesn't like that? Then the next motivational DNA type is PVI, which is production, variety, and internal. They are the visionaries. They're persistent, energetic, and confident. They are able to organize their people and projects. They possess strong leadership skills, and they react quickly to crisis, which is all great characteristics to have. Some motivators in the PVI are inspiring work environment, opportunity to originate and initiate ideas, and peer respect. Demotivators are a rigid structure, monotonous routine, and time-consuming details. Who in here is a PVI? Okay, we have 6 hands showing here that are PVIs. That's great. PSE, we have production, stability, and external. You all are the chiefs. You have a strong desire for tangible results, combined with a need for precision. You are determined and strong-minded. You're independent. You're quick decision makers when they have all the facts. Some motivators in the PSE are time to think, public recognition, yes, you like all the attention on yourself, and freedom from unnecessary control. Some demotivators are control from supervisors, inefficient systems, and inefficient people. So, people who are PSE in here, does that characterize you? I figured it did. Yes, it does. PVEs are production, variety, and external. They are the champions. They love to win, which is a great characteristic of a champion. They are charming and enthusiastic leaders. They are natural persuaders, and they are engaging and charismatic. Some motivators are their challenging assignments, affording to make their own decisions, and opportunities for advancement. Some demotivators are strict control, protracted analysis, and deliberation without meaningful action. And we have the CSI. Without looking on the screen, can anybody tell me what CSI stands for? No, John, it's not the TV show. However, CSI in motivational DNA terms stands for connection, stability, and internal. They are the supporters. They are practical, dependable, and loyal. People and detail-oriented is what CSI, our motivational DNA types are. They're natural supervisors, and they love helping others. How sweet of them. Some motivators are of the CSI group is facts and information, peer respect. Of course, that sounds like similar to other motivational DNA types that we went over, and private recognition. Some demotivators are hype and hyperbole, infringement on personal or family time. Yes, they are family people. And demands for rapid change. They just don't like that at all. Okay, the CVI group is connection, variety, and internal. They are the relators. They are caring and creative. They relish life and cherish relationships. They are outgoing, friendly, and well-liked. They are resourceful, kind of hard to talk today, and inventive. Motivators of the CVI group. They love opportunities for personal growth. They love fun co-workers, and they absolutely love teamwork, which is a great characteristic to have. Wish everybody possessed that. Some demotivators are isolation, pressure cooker deadlines, and quenching creativity. Can anybody tell me what pressure cooker deadlines are? No, they are not hot deadlines. Pressure cooker deadlines are actually time-sensitive deadlines that must be done right now. They are very sensitive, Like I said, they have to be done, otherwise there are probably strict consequences that might happen. CSE is connection, stability, external. They are the refiners. They are systematic thinkers who value precision. They see the big picture without focusing on detail. They're conscientious and disciplined. They're supportive and respectful. I'm sorry my head was itching at the moment. Please do apologize. But motivators are competent team members. They love having all the facts and time to analyze them. They love recognition by supervisors. Demotivators are rapid change, high pressure deadlines, and also too many cooks in the kitchen, which I shall stand for. They do not like teamwork. Shame on them. And who in here is CSE? Do you like teamwork? No? Well, shame on you also, but hopefully we'll change that little attitude of, characteristic here eventually. CBE is connection, variety, external. They are the explorers. They are animated and spontaneous. They are perceptive, insightful, and very good at reading people. They are warm, considerate, and thoughtful. They bring out the best in others by encouraging and appreciating, which is great. Some motivators are, I'm going to read actually two of the screen. They're stimulating relationships and freedom to do things their way. Some demotivators are routine and isolation. So that's actually the last of our 8 motivational DNAs. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Around the room I have poster boards around the auditorium with PVI, PSC, CBI, CSI, and so on. I want you to go to that poster or that little piece of paper, and I want you to go to the one that relates to your motivational DNA. And there should be at least 5 in a group. And I have these poster boards on this side of the room that list the features of each motivational DNA. With your group, I want you to decide which motivational DNA goes in which poster board. So go ahead and get into your groups and we'll discuss. All right, does anyone have any questions? No? Did everybody get them right? After I flipped over the poster board, I actually had the answers on the back. So did anybody get them wrong? Has everybody got them right? Great, everyone has them right. I actually skipped a step because I figured our activity actually related to the previous stuff, our material that we learned. So actually we're going to learn how motivational DNA affects the workplace. You can gain a better understanding of coworkers by understanding their motivational DNA. You can learn everyone's strengths and weaknesses. You can learn how to work better in groups, which is also teamwork. And you can also learn what factors motivate certain people on the job. And this, I stress, is why you need to learn about motivational DNA. Because I am sure that once you learn everybody's motivational DNA, that your job will become effective. It will perform more effective, of course, and you'll actually complete the project quicker. So, does anybody have any questions about that? No questions? Oh wait, we do. Kinda, yes. Motivational DNA is basically your personality. We just like to group people by similar interests into their motivational DNA. Alright. So, I love Porky Pig, so I couldn't leave him out of this PowerPoint. That's all, folks. But, again, does anybody have any questions? If you don't want to ask them right now, you can ask me after class. Okay. Now, I want everybody to state their motivational DNA and state one feature of their motivational DNA. And if you feel more creative, go ahead and list the motivator and demotivator. So I'll start with you, John, and we'll go around the room until we end up at Karen. All right, great. That's some great input. And actually, I'm going to pass out an evaluation. So I'll let you all complete that while I'm passing it out. And we're going to link this lesson next to group communication, which will be next week at 3 p.m. And what did we learn last week? Yes, we learned about teamwork. You've got some great memory. So with that said, I'll let you complete your evaluations. We'll grade them at the end. And I'm glad you all came and joined me today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And to my ODU students, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the semester. And to the ones that are graduating, best of luck to you. Okay, guys, go ahead and complete your evaluation. Like I said, we'll grade them later. And bye to all the people from ODU watching this presentation. Have a wonderful day.